Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your Mercury Retrograde readings. Oh my goodness. I have pulled some of the most powerful decks that I have to actually do these readings, okay? And first and foremost, how I always start the readings, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the love and support you continue to give us during the growth of this channel. I just thank you so much. I read all of your comments, you guys, and you never know. You have no idea how it really warms my heart to see how the readings change your lives. Okay, so now just a little bit about this reading. You can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus signs. Hello to our cross watchers out there. Do keep in mind during these Mercury retrograde readings that the energy will flip-flop, okay? So if it doesn't relate to you, it could very well relate to your partner, or it could relate to any energy that may be surrounding you. Okay, now we are slating this for the Mercury retrograde, but do keep in mind that some of the experiences that you may hear during this reading, it may be something that took place, months ago, could be taking place right now, could be something that's going to be coming in for you in the near future. So do keep that in mind. Always remember to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. If you have not, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button on the reading if it resonates with you or if you feel it will be beneficial to someone's life. And right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. Hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Do keep in mind as well that I do private readings, okay? All right, you guys, we're going to get right into your reading, but before I do so, I also want to state that right after your reading, there will be a synopsis of you see that? The communication has already started. Oh, God, because that's what happens during Mercury retrograde. Our communication gets jacked up. At the end of your reading, I will do a synopsis of what to expect in life, love, and career at the end of your reading. So check that out. That's going to be very, very important. And last but certainly not least, if you want to see the extended version to your reading that you're about to view, you must join our Patreon. We only have two levels, $2.22, $5.55 per month. $5.55, you're able to see all the extendeds that we do. So the link to that will be below. All right, my loves, now on to your reading. Hello, my Libras. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And just before I forget, don't forget to join us every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show. Please do not forget that. And don't forget to allow this to play after the reading is over, just a little bit more, and you'll be able to see insight on what's going to happen, what the energy is going to be like for Mercury retrograde. Okay? And if you want to get the extended, this will be an extended. Information regarding our Patreon can be found below, or information pertaining to just this extended can be found below. Okay? All right, let's get started. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal, messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? Sure, I don't have any pictures there. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal, messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? Actually two there. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal, messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? Let's see what is going on with the Libras. Okay, so the first card out is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So whatever's going on right now, you're very passionate about it. You have a lot of strong emotions regarding it. And that's coupled with you deserve love, okay? You are lovable. So anytime we get this you deserve love card, this is Spirit letting you know and reminding you that you are loved. You know, you are loved and you are lovable. So a lot of times when that card comes out, there's a state where you're not either feeling love, you're not either feeling appreciated. So that's what could be going on right now. So yeah, self-respect. So either someone hasn't had self-respect in a situation, or maybe you're not having self-respect for yourself right now. Maybe you're doing something that you're not feeling fond of. Maybe you have done something that you haven't felt fond about, has really, touched you a little bit, or this could be happening to you. Remember that the energies can flip-flop, okay? So just keep that in mind. Romance angels are helping you. Okay, so anytime the angels are coming in to help, anytime the angels are coming in to assist, this is a state where Spirit is seeing that you could be weak, you could be vulnerable in a situation, okay? Especially with the card reminding you that you are lovable, you deserve love. You're having to be reminded of this, okay? And so Spirit is helping you and guiding you through this situation that apparently you are in right now, that you feel very emotional about, that you feel very passionate about. Oh, it's going to be a peaceful resolution. I'm so happy to see that. I saw this in an earlier reading as well. So it seems like whatever's coming through the surface, and make sure you watch what's going to happen throughout Mercury retrograde. But everything is coming through the surface now, where you're having to deal with situations, you're having to deal with issues, things that you may have suppressed, things that you did not want to deal with. You're having to deal with that now, and that's what's taking place. Spirit is saying, look for a sign. So you're going to be guided through this. You're going to be given information that's going to assist you, but you have to look for the sign, and you have to be willing to surrender to really doing things that's going to raise your vibration. That's really for your highest good. See, heart's broken. See, that was the first little shuffle. See, you're blocked with that Ace of Cups in reverse. You're blocked. Your heart is blocked. So something is truly going on here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get information. See, you're wanting freedom. Wow, Libra. You're wanting freedom from someone or something, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to get Lovers there. What is going on? See? I can do your whole reading just for that. I can do your whole reading. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, you saw the Three of Wands. There's obstacles in your way. We're going to look a little further into this. This is going to take us into our extended. I am going to look and see if you have any angel numbers coming through, and I'll let you know that. So you can find out some additional messages that are happening for you during this Mercury retrograde. I'm going to let you know the signs that have shown up, but do keep in mind it could be any sign, and they're just taking on the energy of the sign. You're in defense right now. You're in defense mode. So let's see what's going on. Oh God, somebody's walking away, or they are avoiding the conflict. Wow. All right, so this could be a serious situation. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as it relates to the Mercury retrograde for June 18th through July 12th. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? Thank you. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? My heart's hurting a little bit. so I can understand that something is definitely going for. All right. So yeah, something's coming to an end for you, Libra. This cycle is over. Yeah. This cycle is over. Yeah, so yeah, you're in. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just curious myself. I just want to look a little bit behind here. Okay, wow. All right. So we're gonna go into the extended. Let me show you the cards that you have. We have the Eight of Swords. You have the Hangman in reverse. You have the Sun in reverse. The World card. The Ten of Pentacles. And your overarching energy is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go into your extended, but you do have a lot. I mean, you got like 3 major arcanas here, back to back to back. Spirit is definitely guiding this. This is what I told you just from the beginning of the reading. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You got Leo right here. You got Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn side by side. And then you have fire right here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be any sign, and they're just taking on the energy of that sign. But we're going to go into your extended now. We're going to see what is going to happen throughout this Mercury retrograde. What, you know, advice could be coming up for you in the future. If you want to meet us on the other side, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye. Okay, just a little information about what to expect during this Mercury retrograde. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, Mercury retrograde will come in June 18th, and it will last all the way through July 12th. Okay, now just when things were about to calm down, you know, things were starting to calm down. Now we got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. We got 6 planets in retrograde. And what make us so bad, you guys, these planets being in retrograde are happening right between the 2 eclipses that we had. We just had the lunar eclipse, and now we will have the solar eclipse on the new moon. And right in the middle of that, now we got 6 planets that are retrograde. So we got Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, which is kind of making like a celestial chaos, so to speak. This is the time you need to really rethink and revise your plans for the future. Okay, if you don't do this willingly and you don't surrender to it, Mercury retrograde has a way of making you do that. Of course, we all know, back up everything that you have on your computers. Keep in mind that your text messages, your emails, all of that needs to be rechecked and checked again before you send it. I always try to tell the people that listen to my channel, especially during this retrograde, that if I were you, I wouldn't even put any information in the box until your email or your text is ready to go. And once you have reread it, then you'll put who it's going to, and then send it. Don't put the person who is going to first, because chances are they might get anything during this time, okay? They might get something or a picture of something you don't want them to get. So make sure you just take the extra steps in doing that. Be mindful as well that during this time, this is like a catalyst for change. So things are going to be changing. I mean, things are going to be changing, things that you may not want to change. It's going to change because we have to understand during Mercury retrograde, this is a time that Mercury retrograde makes us have personal growth, okay? And personal growth takes time. And with personal growth sometimes comes emotional and growing pains, okay? Now, you will get lost in your emotions during this Mercury retrograde, and what you deeply feel, things that you deeply feel, they will come to the surface. So be ready and be able to deal with those things as they come to the surface. Now, in life, you're going to be able to release all the things that are buried, okay? See, retrograde is Mercury is going retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, okay? So therefore, anything that you try to bury, it's going to come up and it's going to have to be released. In love, okay? So Mercury retrograde is going to make you ask the question, who do you love? you're going to be able to answer that question: who really has a place in your life, okay, and in your heart. So you're going to begin to focus on how you feel about those persons, or that one person who really has a place in your heart. Now, what does this also do for those that are in a relationship but you really love an ex? This is what makes the exes come back. Okay, so the exes will come back because people will start evaluating who they really love. Okay, whether you're with somebody or not, if they really love you, they're gonna find a way to tiptoe back to your door, possibly. And then in work, this is a time for you to reassess your sense of security, both in, the work that you've decided for your life, or your career. So you'll start to think, where's your security lane professionally and financially? All of these questions, all of these situations will begin to occur during Mercury retrograde. So keep all of that in mind. All right. Okay, my loves, don't forget to join us every Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Lotus Love Show, because we deal with a lot of energies on a daily basis. And then our weekly energy, our weekly love energy, and our twin flame messages is done every Sunday. So this is a time, especially during Mercury retrograde, that you deeply, deeply, deeply need to be sure that you have a thorough understanding of what the heck is going on. Okay? All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.